Hello dear students, I hope you all guys are okay. Now we are going to talk about some of the bestest topic in chemistry, that is organic chemistry. But student, before talking about organic chemistry, I thought that like my mind, even your mind also asked some question. Why we are talking about carbons in organic chemistry? Why is it compulsory to study about carbon in organic chemistry? And someone even says that organic chemistry is the study of carbon. Why? Such kinds of questions literally irritate me sometimes. But yes, because being as a teacher, I need to explain you here why it is so much important and why the study of carbon in organic chemistry is done. It's just because of some reasons. Guys, do you know that if you are taking protein, yes, for bodybuilding, even there is a presence of carbon. If you are taking sugar also, there is a presence of carbon. If you are taking carbohydrates, so there is a presence of carbon. If you are taking fats, there is a presence of carbon. If you are taking oils, there is a presence of carbon. Means these all kinds of organic compound consist of carbon. Even fuel, sometimes you have heard about gobar gas, it's biogas, it's methane. They also consist of what? Carbon. And the polythene which you guys, let me have some polythene, okay, that's my polythene. So even polythene which you are taking for any kinds of substance which you want to bring, that polythene also consists of carbon. Polythene actually student derived from the two words poly and ethene. So that means in every organic compound, what we have observed, what is common in every organic compound, that is carbon. So that means without the study of a carbon, I don't think so it's possible to form such large number of compound. Do you know? Because of carbon, it forms a large number of compound. Now again a question arises, why it forms a large number of compound? Yeah, that's even a right question. Why it forms a large number of compound? Don't you think? Yes, it forms a large number of compound because of a single main reason, that is catenation. Do you know guys what is catenation? Do you know guys what is catenation? The self-linking tendency. What? The self-linking tendency of a carbon to form a long chain, to form a long chain, to form a long chain. That tendency called what? Catenation. And none other than carbon, there is not any other atom which have such a level of tendency to form a huge compounds, to form a large compounds. That property have only carbon. There are some students who are asking, sir, in group 14 there is silicon also. Why don't they form catenation? No, I am not saying they do not form catenation. They form catenation. But as compared to carbon, their catenation tendency is less. Because of one more reason, carbon atomic size is less. Because of its less atomic size, their catenation tendency is high as compared to silicon and other element present in group 14. The second reason which we are talking about is tetravalency. Now the students were thinking, what is tetravalency? They are derived from two words. Tetra, have you heard tetra pack? It means 4. Okay, tetra and valency means any element which have a valency of 4 is called tetravalency. So carbon have tetravalency, that means it can link with 4 another carbon atom or any other element. So because of this reason also it forms a huge compound. And the third, which is very important for you all guys, that carbon have one more tendency to combine with another non-metal. It is not mandatory that it will combine only with whom? Only with carbon. No. It will combine with another non-metal also and forms a compound. Like if you are talking about alcohol, have you heard about alcohol? No, just heard only, don't drink it, okay? So if you are talking about alcohol, so here we are knowing the molecular formula of alcohol, which is used as a beverage purpose, that is C2H5OH. So here, apart from carbon, we are observing hydrogen is also present, oxygen is also present. So that means carbon do not linked only with carbon. It also linked with hydrogen, oxygen and so many other elements. Hopefully students, that video really helps you. But one more reasons that I really want to tell you out, that carbon not combined with carbon with a single bond. It is not mandatory that it will combine with a single bond. It forms double bond, triple bond. Means up to 3 bond it can combine with another carbon. So that means it have one more extra tendency combined with single, double or triple bond. There is one more tendency in carbon that none other element have such kind of property, that is hybridization. Do you know carbon can form sp, sp2 and sp3 hybridization? So such kinds of properties I don't think so that any other element have. Some of the properties will match but not every properties. Because of such reasons, students, forms a large number of compound, and I hope that concept will really clears your doubt